So this is one of the places I like to go to nature. It's about a 6-minute drive away, and at this time of year it does become magnificent. That's my car, so let's go exploring. I'll be candid, I am shocked at the intensity of the green, and I've been told that while I have been away for the last month, stinging nettle is very medicinal, good blood purifying plant. I was told that there's been a lot of rain and quite a lot of sun, and that is the very best combination for what I call explosive plant growth, and that's literally what I'm seeing here. So the further I go, the quieter the sounds of the road become. And I feel enfolded in Ivythorne Woods, that's the name of this, owned by the National Trust, so anyone is free to come in here and walk. A magnificent spider's web there, see that? Really strong strand. So I'm just back from India. What an experience that's been. This is hazel. This is a tree for creativity and magical wisdom. I've a very great affinity with that particular tree. That's ivy. And this huge trunk with those magnificent leaves all the way up there. This is an ash tree. Ash tree in the Celtic tree oracle is all about rebirth and peace. And I do feel enfolded in the peacefulness of the woods here. One of the things about life is contrast. And the more contrast we can have in our lives, the more it helps us to learn and grow. And that's certainly what I'm having. I'm having a May and a June full of contrasts. So I can feel the dampness in the air, the moisture, the coolness. It's probably about 15 degrees. I've got 2 cashmere jumpers and my jacket on after having a month wearing the lightest of clothing and only one layer top, one layer bottom. So that's a pretty big shift as well. And that branch, that fallen branch, that's a cherry tree. There's ash again with ivy on it. So when trees are allowed to fall, it does allow all sorts of interesting ecosystems to proliferate. So I have a feeling that these fallen branches have been left deliberately for that reason. And the other thing that's really shocking me now is just how dark it is here. It's June. You can tell how dark it is, can't you? It's a particularly magnificent one. Used to be possible to get underneath it, but it's shifted, it's dropped. Now I'll have to do a bit of a obstacle course around it. So the relative silence is hitting me quite hard. Having spent 2 days in the air, feels like 2 days. Bangalore to Doha, Doha to Heathrow. Coach, train, car. A lift to start me off, thanks to Assad. It's just so still and so damp. Lots of plants to scratch you if you had bare arms and legs. Well, I don't, so that's good. So there's a thing in shamanism, it's called find your own spot. And the idea is you wander around quite aimlessly in the nature until you feel called to a particular spot. So I'm taking you to one of my spots that I've been called to go to many times. So that looks like a castle in the distance, someone lives there. I don't know any more than that. Over the gate, sorry about that, I don't like jerking the camera. So this is a magnificent oak. In fact there are two here. So this one is devoid of all leaves, so that's dead. But behind it there's this one. This one's very much alive. And that's one of my spots. A magnificent oak. And over there, there's a magnificent ash. And that's another of my spots. But today, the one that's calling me above and beyond is definitely oak. Oak's about endurance. Ash is rebirth and peace. Oak is the ability to endure circumstances, whatever they may be, and to flow with the changes. And to let nothing grind you down, basically. Well, actually, before I go in, I should just show you the view, shouldn't I? So this is what I call the Somerset view. So for those of you who've never been to Somerset, this is what it's like. It's very much like this, very pastoral, incredibly quiet. All the love to you.